get ready for a wild ride as I introduce you to a hand-picked selection of underrated anime featuring overpowered protagonists. These gems are often overlooked and underwatched by many, so this is your chance to discover some hidden treasures you might have missed. Whether you're a seasoned anime lover or just looking for something fresh, I hope you enjoy these awesome recommendations. Let's dive in. Number 10. Tatoba, Last Dungeon. A long time ago, the ancient saviors of humanity founded a village as their sanctuary, with their descendants destined to assist humanity in times of dire crisis. This village, Kunlun, is located near the infamous Last Dungeon, a treacherous place inhabited by monsters of unimaginable power, which serves as a hunting ground for Kunlun's residents. Despite being raised in a community that faces powerful foes from childhood, Lloyd Belladonna believes he is the weakest in terms of magic, strength, and intelligence. Nevertheless, determined to become a soldier, he sets off for the kingdom of Azami to enroll in its military academy. Little does he know, his unconventional upbringing and hidden potential may hold the key to ending the crises plaguing the kingdom. Number 9. The Unwanted Undead Adventurer. While exploring a labyrinth, Rent Faina, an experienced but unaccomplished adventurer, meets a tragic end when he's killed by a dragon upon stumbling into its lair. To his shock, he wakes up as a skeleton, the lowest class of undead monsters. Struggling to survive in his new form, Rent discovers that defeating other monsters in the labyrinth grants him experience, allowing him to evolve into higher stages of undead, even forms with flesh. Armed with this revelation, Rent sets a new goal for his undeath, to evolve into a vampire, the highest form of undead, nearly indistinguishable from humans. Forced to conceal his monstrous identity under an unremovable mask, Rent returns to a semblance of his former life. Sheltered by Lorraine Vivier, a brilliant researcher and retired adventurer, he adopts her surname and starts over as a rookie. Determined to achieve his childhood dream of becoming a Mithril-class adventurer, Rent must tread carefully. If the Adventurers Guild discovers his true nature, he risks being hunted down as the very monster he's become. Number 8. My daughter left the nest and returned an S-rank adventurer. While running an errand in the forest, retired E-rank adventurer Belgrieve discovers an abandoned baby girl in a basket. Moved by compassion, he adopts her and names her Angeline. As she grows up, Angeline idolizes her father, admiring his swordsmanship and aspiring to become an adventurer like he once was. Determined to follow in his footsteps, she sets out for the royal capital, where her talents quickly propel her to S-rank status, earning her the title of the Black-Haired Valkyrie. Despite her achievements surpassing Belgrieve's, Angeline never stops boasting about her father, affectionately dubbing him the Red Ogre and embellishing his exploits. Now, the time has come for her to return home. However, sinister forces conspire to keep Angeline from reuniting with her beloved father, testing the strength of their bond and her resolve to overcome any obstacle. Number 7. A playthrough of a certain dude's VR MO life. Taichi Tanaka, a 38-year-old single office worker, spends his free time immersed in gaming. Entering the game as his young boy avatar, Earth, he finds himself in a world where players can do as they please. Instead of seeking glory or power, Taichi decides to master skills deemed useless by others. He crafts potions too tedious to make, cooks meals that are absurdly delicious, and wields bizarre original weapons to hunt monsters. This underrated series offers a fresh twist on the VRMO genre. Instead of chasing the typical overpowered path, the protagonist embraces life skills and follows an unconventional journey. What starts as a simple desire to tackle mundane tasks unexpectedly transforms him into an incredibly powerful life skill player. A quirky, fun adventure that proves useless can sometimes be the strongest path of all. Number 6. The legendary hero is dead. The gates of hell have reopened, plunging the world into chaos and unleashing demons to wreak havoc once more. For the eccentric villager Tuka Scott, however, these events seem distant, until a demon attacks his childhood friend, Una Eunice. Fortunately, the legendary hero Sion Blandon arrives just in time to slay the creature. But disaster strikes when Sion accidentally falls into a trap Tuka had set to protect his radish farm, leading to the hero's untimely demise. To prevent the world from falling into ruin, Sion's necromancer companion, Henri Haysworth, resurrects the hero by transferring Tuka's soul into Sion's corpse. Now inhabiting the body of the legendary hero, Tuka is tasked with resealing the gates of hell and vanquishing the demonic threat. Joined by Una and Henri, Tuka must grapple with his new reality and Sion's daunting legacy as he embarks on a quest to save the world, radish farming skills and all. Number 5. Chillin' in my 30s after getting fired from the Demon Lord's army. For over 30 years, Dariel has served faithfully in the Demon King's army, having been raised by Gran Barza, one of the 4 heavenly generals. However, Dariel's lack of magical ability makes him a disgrace in the eyes of Gran Barza's son, Bash Barza, who wastes no time firing him after taking his father's position as general. Homeless and unemployed, Dariel wanders aimlessly until he encounters a human girl named Malika fleeing from a monster. After saving her, she invites him to her village as thanks. It is there that Dariel learns the shocking truth. His inability to use magic stems from the fact that he is not a demon, but a human. However, Dariel is no ordinary human. His hidden potential far surpasses even that of legendary heroes. As he starts a new life among humans, Dariel is drawn into the ongoing conflict between humans and demons, forced to confront the race he once called comrades. Number 4. Black Summoner. To prepare for reincarnation in another world, Kelvin sacrifices select memories from his past life in exchange for powerful abilities, extra skill points, and the title of S-Class Summoner. As an added bonus, the goddess overseeing his rebirth, Melfina, offers him the chance to choose any companion to give him a head start in his summoner role. Smitten by Melfina at first sight, Kelvin eagerly chooses her as his companion, believing that his deep feelings for her will resurface even without all of his memories. With Melfina by his side, he embarks on an exciting new adventure. However, in order to summon her physical form, he must accumulate vast amounts of mana points. The best way to do this is by leveling up, battling powerful enemies, and forging contracts with even stronger companions. Number 3. Skeleton Knight in Another World. After falling asleep while playing an online game, a man wakes up to find himself transported into the game's world as his in-game character, Ark. Quickly adapting to his new surroundings, he soon realizes that he's stuck with the skeleton avatar he chose when creating his character. To avoid drawing unwanted attention, Ark hides his face as he sets off for the nearby castle town of Louvierte, hoping to become an adventurer and earn money by taking on quests. With his overpowered abilities, Ark embarks on a thrilling adventure, exploring diverse regions, looting monsters, and helping people out of tricky situations. However, his seemingly simple actions may soon draw him into a large-scale conflict that could alter the fate of the entire realm. Number 2. My Isekai Life. After working himself to death in a toxic corporate environment, Yuji Sano gets a second chance when he transmigrates to a game-like fantasy world. Although he hopes for a peaceful, unassuming life, Yuji discovers that he holds the title of Monster Tamer, the weakest rank of adventurer. Using his new skills, he tames slimes and, with their help, gains magical powers that allow him to become a sage, a second profession that enhances his potential. Despite his newfound strength, Yuji struggles with the emotional scars of his past life, preventing him from fully embracing his power. However, as unforeseen threats emerge, he may find it impossible to keep his abilities hidden any longer, especially as dangers loom that could destroy the world that has become his new home. Number 1. The greedy samurai lord Daigo Kagamitsu's land is dying, and he will stop at nothing for power, even if it means renouncing Buddha and making a pact with demons. His prayers are answered by 12 demons who grant him the power he seeks, helping his prefecture thrive, but at a terrible cost. When Kagamitsu's first son is born, the child is without limbs, eyes, ears, skin, or a nose. Yet, impossibly, he lives. Abandoned in a river and left to die, the child is saved by a medicine man who provides him with prosthetics and weapons, allowing him to survive and fend for himself. Despite being unable to see, hear, or feel anything, the boy sets out on a journey to defeat the demons that sacrificed him. With each demon he kills, he regains a part of himself that was rightfully his. For many years, he wanders alone until he meets an orphan boy named Dororo, who befriends him. Together, the unlikely pair of outcasts fight to survive and reclaim their humanity in a brutal, demon-infested world. And that's a wrap on today's anime recommendations. I hope you found some hidden gems that'll leave you hooked and eager for more. If any of these underrated anime with overpowered protagonists caught your eye, be sure to check them out and let me know what you think. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more awesome recommendations in the future. Until next time, happy watching and see you in the next video.